Good afternoon, PSE.
Good afternoon.
I'd like to tell you about my favorite city, Prague. I went on a trip to Europe about 2 years ago after quitting my job. I decided to visit these countries in Europe by myself, even though it was the first time for me to go on a trip alone. I had good experiences in all of the cities, and I'd like to say my trip to Prague was the one I liked the most. The thing is, I wanted to go to Prague just for skydiving, so I didn't have any expectations about this city except skydiving. Moreover, I had such a hard time getting to Prague. I planned to go from Berlin to Prague by bus. I expected to get there in the afternoon, but there was heavy traffic, so I arrived there at midnight. I stayed at accommodation for Korean, and I met 2 travelers there. They suggested that we travel around Prague together. I accepted their suggestion because I had been traveling alone and I felt so lonely at the time. One of the famous places in Prague I first visited was Prague Castle. It was so gorgeous that it took my breath away the moment I saw it. It was really huge, and it took me over 2 hours to look around. Not only the outer appearance, but also the interior was lovely. The ceiling, windows, floor, and everything inside was amazing. Another famous place in Prague is Charles Bridge. It was bigger than I expected and a more amazing bridge than I thought. I wondered how big and beautiful the bridge could be, but I was totally wrong. There were beautiful lights, a wonderful view, music from buskers, and people who looked really happy. The atmosphere itself made me happy. The last thing I'd like to talk about is skydiving. As I said, the reason why I went to Prague is to skydive. It's been on my bucket list since I was in middle school. It cost me around 200,000 won to skydive. It's cheaper than other countries. Therefore, many people travel there for it. I planned to skydive on the first day, but the weather had been bad. At last, I was able to skydive on my last day in Prague. The first thing I did was change my clothes into the red jumpsuit you can see in the picture. Then I took an airplane and flew over to my job. I got scared and nervous, moving toward the open door of the aircraft to jump. However, I was no longer scared as soon as I jumped out of the airplane. Falling through the sky was just awesome. There was nothing scary, and it was better than I thought it would be. Everything was perfect in Prague. I miss being able to experience other cultures than what I hadn't done before. I highly recommend you visit Prague if you get the chance. And I hope you feel the same way I felt. Thank you for listening.